Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Trill Gates. We begin in Juneau, where tourist season has officially begun. You're looking at a time-lapse video showing the very first cruise ship of the season docking in Juneau. The Norwegian Bliss arrived in our capital city Monday. Was Juneau ready? You bet.
You can probably feel the tension in the air, that we're all excited about spring, and it's also a really busy time for all of our businesses, for our city workers who are sprucing up everything, cleaning streets, making sure the docks are clean.
The preparations don't just happen overnight. It takes months, even years prior, to get ready for thousands of visitors. Lauren McDonnell owns Caribou Crossing, a boutique found right in the heart of Juneau. Her team has been busy unpacking inventory, coordinating with Alaskan artists, making sure everything is just right.
There's a whole bunch of fresh faces that are about to fill our sidewalks. Imagine what it's like getting to see all of this for the very first time, especially when it's on your bucket list and you've been dreaming about it your whole life.
Juneau's deputy mayor agrees this time of year is hard to beat.
I think it's an exciting time, getting ready for summer and having a bunch of people coming and visiting and enjoying Juneau and Alaska.
That energy that they bring here to us, combined with our energy of getting to kind of awake and welcome everybody again, creates this magic that's pretty hard to describe.
Over the coming months, thousands of tourists will take in Juneau and all the city has to offer.
It's also a great place to visit and come to your capital city as an Alaskan, so we'd love to see you here.
We're continuing our series of reports focused on Alaska's capital city. While I was in Juneau, I got to check out the work being done to mitigate the effects of flooding in Mendenhall Valley. It would be fair to say that the last couple of years have been tough for some people in the Mendenhall Valley in Juneau, all because of the glacier nearby. Less than a year ago, close to 300 homes were damaged by floodwaters after the phenomenon called a Yokaloop, or glacial lake outburst, that happened near the Mendenhall Glacier. And the year prior, flooding as well. Juneau City Manager acknowledges long-term solutions are needed.
Could be a levee around Mendenhall Lake, could be other things, but a levee certainly is something that's plausible as a long-term solution for that. But we can't wait the 10 years or that project might take.
So the city has teamed up with the Army Corps of Engineers and flood response experts on immediate measures to protect life and property. That's the installation of these giant barriers along the Mendenhall River.
Right now, we've got normal, spring snowmelt coming from the mountains through Mendenhall Lake down the river, and we are preparing for at some point, likely this fall, to be a major glacial lake outburst flood release.
One by one, the giant 4x4 green barriers filled with sand weighing a couple of tons are being installed. When completed, they'll cover a 2-mile stretch that should protect an upwards of 450 properties.
They're very strong, they're very sturdy, and they're going up in people's backyards as we speak.
We can prevent this water from coming in for the next several years, upwards of 10 years, until we can get a long-term solution in place. At which time, the city's committed to bringing these back down.
The city hopes to have all the flood barriers in place by July 1st. Then it'll be wait and see. Based on the last couple years, flooding typically occurs in late summer. Turning now to Juneau, where all this week bus riders can get half-price rides as the city launches a new way to pay. Capital Transit will now be using the Token Transit app. It looks like this in your app store. Officials in Juneau say it's a new modern way for people to buy bus tickets without even taking out your wallet. All you need is your phone.
The fares are always a good deal, but with that 50%, we're really hoping that we might even, entice a few new passengers and riders to transit, as well as offering a new and additional convenient way for our current passengers to ride.
The 50% off fare special in Juneau runs through April 20th, and you must use the Token Transit app. There's also a lot of work going on when it comes to buses in our capital city. Juneau is moving to modernize public transportation by going electric.
We have clean hydroelectric energy available in Juneau, so it was a natural fit to transition our bus fleet to electric buses.
And that's just what Juneau did. After receiving 7 electric buses in 2024, the city put them right to work.
They are working really well, no range anxiety at all. We got to operate them during a few cold snaps this winter, and they can run the whole routes, 10 plus hours and 200 plus miles.
To support this new fleet, the city is installing electric bus chargers at the Valley Transit Center. Work on that project is happening right now. Lowering greenhouse gas emissions is a priority here in Juneau, and leaders tell me the bus project is just the beginning.
We have a small loan program that we're working on getting launched to allow, some of our local buses that move tourists and some of our local businesses to also kind of make green improvements.
In the meantime, bus users in our capital city can catch a ride with an additional perk.
Now you get to charge your phone while you're riding.
Tourism season is now underway in Southeast Alaska. Each year it continues to grow, and cities like Juneau are finding ways to adapt.
There absolutely can be too much of a good thing, but something that Juneau does, unlike any other destination in the world, is we forward think really well.
Laura McDonald owns Caribou Crossings, a shop in downtown Juneau. Over the years, she's seen the growth in visitors firsthand and how it impacts the city. In 2026, there will be a new cap on the number of cruise ship passengers entering the city on particular days. That decision was announced just last year. Deputy Mayor Greg Smith says the goal is to make sure Juneau can handle the influx of people.
We've done a lot. There are definitely impacts, and we know that and are working to do more about it.
There have been pushes to control the impacts of tourism even more here in Juneau. Last year, a ballot measure was proposed banning cruise ships on Saturdays, but it was ultimately rejected by voters. Businesses like Gold Belt Tram thrive during this season. The company's president recognizes the positives that can come from welcoming more people to the city.
We see tourism as the industry that can help promote young people finding a future that they can take care of their families, they can receive their goals and dreams, and it's a good, dependable, renewable resource.
It's great to have people here and, enjoying Alaska and enjoying Juneau and spending money and having people with jobs.